Go.
Hello, Milltown 3rd and 4th grade families. I'm Mrs. Alvarez. Mrs. Hamby is behind the camera. We are your science coordinators, and we're so excited to talk to you today about Milltown STEAM Expo. Our expo this year is going to be on March 20th. That's a Friday night. Our snow date is the following Friday, which is March 27th. Just to tell you a little bit about the expo, especially for our 3rd graders who have not been a part of this before. A few years ago, we changed the format of our science fair. We're no longer doing traditional science experiments. We now want to have a showcase of our STEAM thinking and our problem solving. You are able to work by yourself on this or in a group up to 4 students. We will be sending a registration out to your parents, and we're just going to ask that each group only registers one time. So one person from each group can be in charge of registering. There's a space for all of the other group members, and you can fill out their names there. You're going to choose a problem to research, and you're going to follow the steps of the engineering design process to solve your problem. We have that here. We're sending this presentation out to your parents as well. So as you see, we're going to start with asking a question, the first step of our design process. We have a whole different assortment of problems here. I'll read a few of them to you, but don't feel limited by this. We want you to think of something that's either in your life, maybe something here at Milltown, or something that's a problem globally that you would like to solve. So we have ideas here from things like designing new sports equipment or new fabric that could help maybe your jerseys be more comfortable, withstand greater impacts. You could design new instruments if you're really into music. Here at Milltown, we all know the problems of how crowded our hallways are. Help us design a way to solve that. Or maybe when mom and dad come for our class parties. This parking lot out here gets crazy busy. Maybe there's a new parking lot you could design here at Milltown School. Some other types of ideas, maybe a way to help animals and plants from becoming endangered or extinct. Maybe you want to help solve some pollution problems. With technology, we love to see the new apps that you're creating or new ways to travel. Think of something that you would like to solve. It might be something, I know in our classroom, we always talk about ways to help organize things. It could be an invention that you want to come up with, or something larger like redesigning, engineering a new building. We're going to have you draw a diagram of your plan. This is the next step in our engineering design process. So we just want you to clearly label what your design is going to look like. And we would like to see your diagram as part of your final presentation. Then we are going to create, test, and improve your design. We want you to build your design. We're just going to build a prototype for this. If you are designing an app, I know in the past we have had some students design apps and have them on display, and that's fantastic. But some of these things, like a building, you're not going to be able to make the real building. So we'd like you to make a prototype of your design. You can use any types of materials you want, including lots of recycled materials. The point of this is to not go out and spend money, but to use what you have, things lying around, to help you design your prototype. And your presentation we would like to see your prototype at our showcase. And if you have any pictures, you can also put those on display as well. Then it is time to present and communicate your ideas, and you are going to have your project on display on March 20th at the expo. Each project is going to need to be there, and we need the students there. So if you're working with a group, not everyone can attend. We at least need some people from your group there to display your work. We have, you can use a poster, you can use a trifold, a laptop, a video, or an iPod to show your work. If you need to get a trifold board, the dollar store has great options. They're only $1, or you can go to Michael's and get a larger sized one. You'll also sign up if you need an extension cord or anything like that. We do need you to provide those things. That's all in the information for mom and dad. But we are really excited to hear the projects you're going to solve. Let me just skip through. All right, so this is an example of what your board could look like. So you could have your research shown, your diagram, you'll have your project on display. This is all in the slideshow I'm sending out, but if you have more questions, parents, please email me or email Mrs. Hamby, and our emails are attached to this presentation and the email that we're sending. So we are so excited in 3rd and 4th grade. We can't wait for you to sign up, and we'll see you at the expo.